All right, well, let's get on the record. This is docket 9300 DR 105, petition of Midwest Renewable Energy Association to determine applicability of a third-party financed distributed energy resource systems. This is Mike Newmark, the Administrative Law Judge for the PSC. So we're here with a supplemental hearing for the parties where public is also invited. At this point, let's go through our appearances. We'll just go through the list of parties according to the service list. So who do we have for Citizens Utility Board?
Kara Ferris here for Cub, and Corey Singletary is available, but I don't think he's needed.
Okay, you have to speak up if you're going to be talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Kara Coburn Ferris, attorney for Citizens Utility Board.
Okay, thank you. City of Milwaukee.
Good afternoon. This is Assistant City Attorney Tom Miller for the City of Milwaukee.
Clean Wisconsin.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Brett Cordy on behalf of Clean Wisconsin.
Customers First Coalition.
Good afternoon, Judge. Jordan Hamiden and Michael Bessel Friedrich for Customers First Coalition.
Fair Rates for Wisconsin's Dairyland Incorporated.
Good afternoon, James Woywood of Frederickson and Byron on behalf of Fair Rates for Wisconsin's Dairyland. Great
Lakes Utilities.
Richard Hyman, Boardman Clark Law Firm on behalf of Great Lakes Utilities.
The IUOE Local 420. Madison Gas and Electric Company.
Brian Kleinmeyer of Stafford Rosenbaum for MG&E.
Midwest Renewable Energy Association.
Good afternoon, Dave Bender for Midwest Renewable Energy Association, and witness Nick Hyla is here as well.
Electric Utilities of Wisconsin.
Richard Heineman, Your Honor, also on behalf of MUW.
Northern States Power Company, Wisconsin.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mara Ashman appearing on behalf of NSPW.
Public Service Commission.
Christy Whiting on behalf of the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin.
Vote Solar.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Nikhil Vijaykar of the law firm Keys and Fox on behalf of Vote Solar.
Walnut Way Conservation Corp. Wisconsin Electric Cooperative Association.
James Woywood also on behalf of WECA.
Wisconsin Electric Power Company.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, my apologies, Your Honor. Kate Phillips on behalf of Wisconsin Electric Power Company and also on behalf of Wisconsin Public Service Corporation. Thank you.
I'll get to that. Yep, thanks. Wisconsin Power and Light Company.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Zach Ramirez appearing for WPL.
Okay. Wisconsin Public Service Corp.
Your Honor, I think Attorney Kate Phillips said she appeared on behalf of them, as do myself and Attorney Jackson, but we appear primarily on behalf of Wisconsin Utilities Association.
Primarily, and also for the Public Service Corp.
Correct, Your Honor. Myself, Attorney Patrick Proctor Brown, and Attorney Brad Jackson appear primarily on behalf of Wisconsin Utilities Association, but have also entered appearances on behalf of Wisconsin Electric Power Company and Wisconsin Public Service Corporation. And Attorney Kate Phillips is here on behalf of Wisconsin Electric Power Company and Wisconsin Public Service Corporation.
Wisconsin Utilities Association, that would be Patrick Proctor Brown and Brad Jackson. Anyone else?
Brad Jackson. We're the only two attorneys and the only two people on the call right now for WUA, but Mr. Heiser is available.
Who's in attendance?
Yep.
Who's making an appearance? Okay. Whippy Energy.
Richard Heineman, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, great. We can turn off the screen share. Okay, great. So we're all checked in. So we're here for a supplemental hearing, like I mentioned before, to provide an opportunity to rebut and countervail some new evidence that we received, and to receive testimony filed in pursuance with my order related to that. So I think the first thing is we would like to see if there are any questions for witnesses. I know we have the Hyla. Is that, am I pronouncing that right? Witness Hyla?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, Hyla. So we have Hyla, exhibit 3C and 3P. That's the new exhibit from the petitioner. So we'll need to get that verified from the witness, and I believe that witness is in attendance. I think the only other filing then is the Heiser direct supplemental direct, which comes in response to that exhibit, I believe. So my understanding is that the witness Heiser is not available at this time, but can be made available at 2 p.m. So if someone from WUA can speak to that.
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Patrick Brown. Mr. Heiser is returning from overseas travel. My understanding is he's in the airport and can call in at 2 p.m. Potentially earlier than that. It's just a matter of how his travel goes.
Okay, so that's sufficient that I know that that witness is available. So at this point, I want to ask the attendees here if there are any. Oh, and I did not mention Commissioner Huebner's in attendance, so welcome. Did anyone have questions for witness Heiser?
Judge, I do. I have a couple of clarifying questions for
Okay.
him.
Okay,
Thanks.
that's fine. So what we'll do is we can take the witness Hyla and we'll verify that exhibit, and we can take any other supplemental testimony from let's see, yes, in response to the Heiser testimony, and then we'll adjourn and reconvene at 2 p.m. when witness Heiser is available. So let's call witness Hyla.
I guess MREA would call Nick Hyla to verify his exhibit.
Let's see if I can find you here. Oh, there you are. Great. All right. I see you there. I'm going to ask you to raise your right hand. Should have done that first. There you go. Do you swear or affirm to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Go ahead, Attorney Bender.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hyla. Are you the same Nick Hyla who prepared and submitted testimony in the prior phase of this hearing?
I am.
And did you prepare and cause to be filed as exhibit MREA Hyla 3, which is a public version 3P and a confidential version 3C in this proceeding?
I did.
And is that a true and accurate copy of what it purports to be, a template and some correspondence with a potential customer?
It is.
Are there any changes that you're aware of or any corrections to be made?
No.
I believe Your Honor already accepted that exhibit into the record, so the witness is available for cross.
Okay. So I'll accept it now, just in case it didn't reflect that. We did need to verify first, but we can put that in now. So we have cross for this witness. No one? Okay. All right. Well, thank you. You're excused.
Thank you.
So at this point, nothing further but to wait for witness Heiser. So we will adjourn until 2 p.m. and reconvene at that time.
Your Honor.